Hello, everyone. So Linda will be here in just a second. I had to send her the link to get in, so she'll be popping in just a second. Hopefully I got it sent correctly. It's been a minute, y'all. It's been a minute. So hey Tracy, hey Mary, how are you doing? Thanks for coming, guys. So I'm doing the sale today. I did sell with Trisha yesterday. I'm doing the sale today. I'm either doing one tomorrow or Saturday. It just kind of depends. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It's gonna depend on what estate sales are out there tomorrow. So if there's estate sales tomorrow, I'm probably not gonna be doing the sale till Saturday. But if the estate sales are good on Saturday, then I'll be doing it tomorrow. I'm hoping they're gonna go ahead and advertise and get it done. You know what I'm saying? So hold on. I'm getting a call from Linda right this second. So bear with me. Hey Thomas. That's what's going on right now. But I went on to see estate sales for tomorrow, and they haven't really advertised anything good for tomorrow. So maybe tomorrow, I don't know. We'll see. But y'all I'll put something out there as soon as I know something. Hopefully, it'll be, hopefully, I'll find out soon. Soon. So I got my coffee. As you see, it is dark today. We have had yucky weather. I mean, it's just been drizzly rain and yucky all morning, all day. It's just been dark and ew, all day. So I've been actually out in my garage trying to get some things taken out of boxes and move things around and all that good stuff. Long story short, something sold on eBay and I can't find it. So I'm having a problem with that. So hopefully, I'll find it. If not, I'll have to cancel the sale. Whatever. But we'll figure it out, right? So I'm so glad you guys are here. My cup is too small. I know. This is my smaller cup I've got today. I fixed a cup of coffee to keep my hands warm more than even drinking it at this point because I'm freezing. Hey, Pamela. So thanks, guys, for coming in. I'm not going to, belabor it for too very long. I just wanted to give you a heads up. Um, so either, like I said, either tomorrow or Saturday, I'll be doing a sale. And then I'll be back with Trisha on Monday and on Wednesday of this next week. But I wanted to get 3 sales in this week if I could. So when I invoice, like on Sunday, I can build a box for you guys so you don't have to have like one item. You know what I'm saying? So you save on shipping if you want to. So that was my plan, anywho. Oh, Pamela, I do too. I've got some mermaid cups. Mary sent me one actually. I've got a Mary Dugan mermaid cup in there with my name on it. So I love them. I love them. So anyway, we're going to get started pretty quickly, but I kind of want to give you my schedule going forward. I don't know what other sales I'll be doing next week. I'll be doing at least one, maybe 2 more next week besides the ones with Trisha. And then on the 4th, I may be the first to let you guys know this. I don't know. On the 4th, I'm going to be doing the Tuesday sale with Angie and Karen. So that's going to be fun. So I hope you guys will come to that one on February the 4th. It should be a lot of fun. The 3 of us together, I can't wait. We just arranged that like yesterday. So I'm really looking forward to that one. I love those girls. They're amazing. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started. I got a ton of stuff to get through with you guys today. And y'all know how I am. I like to go as quick as possible. So anywho, I think Linda is here. Yep. Linda's here. She's under Tammy's name, I think. So she'll be putting stuff in the chat for us. She can say, "There's Linda." Okay. Thank you. I sent it to your email, or to her email, but I don't know if you got it or not. Yeah, everybody's doing great. We're all doing great. Ooh, I'm freezing. Will you be at the gardens? Thomas, what gardens? You got me confused. Am I missing something? I probably am. Anywho, so yeah, I haven't finished. Like I've been using this area of my curiosity cabinet to hold my stuff I'm doing sales with, but I haven't finished putting all my stuff up yet on the shelves. I still got like, I think 2 or 3 more boxes of things I got to go through to put up on my shelves so I can have that completed. Oh no, I am not going to be going to Busch Gardens for any coaster rides. No, 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 Thomas, not happening. So, anywho, we're going to get started. I'll show y'all some stuff and see if you like any of it. And we'll just see how it goes. I'll stay for a while. If y'all get bored with me, just tell me and we'll stop. All right, so let's get going. Oh, I have on Muckluck slippers right now because my feet are cold. And I got my little space heater going down below me down here to try to keep my feet warm. So if it's too loud, tell me and I'll turn it off. Hey, Doug. Oh, that's a longboard. I've got my surfboard or my small surfboard over there in the other corner. And I got the longboard over here. Hey, Amy. So first up, hey, Bonnie. Guys, I'm so happy to see all of you. I'm going to do these for a flat $1 each. Okay. I'm just going to do a flat price on these because I figure $1 is a good deal on them and there's no need to do start prices on them. So flat $1 each. And you can let me know if you like any of these, but they are the Yankee Candle wax melts to go on your little wax, heater thing. So I have, like I said, it'll be a flat $1 each. We're going to have until 7 p.m. Oh, Amy, and hanging out in the backyard. Ooh, it's too cold to hang out in the backyard now. So this one is, I got to put my glasses on so I can see these. This one is Christmas cookie. They're all sealed up. Christmas cookie. And then I have key lime pie. And then I have holly and red currant. And they all smell, I can smell them through the package. So I think they got a lot of scent to them. And then I have French vanilla. Christmas berries. Ocean water. Storm watch. And Bay Breeze. So I have 8 different ones. So $1 each. If you saw any of those that you like, you can let me know in the chat. You can just put the name in there and I'll go through them one more time really fast so that you know. Christmas cookie, key lime pie, Christmas berries, French vanilla, holly and red currant, storm watch, ocean water, and Bay Breeze. Pamela says she'll take all 8. Okay, I got you, girl. Thank you. Let me put you down for those. I forgot to put my little card over here to put my stuff in, y'all. Let me set it over here so I don't drop them. So Pamela wants all of those. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Exactly. It just solves the problem, doesn't it? But they do. They have a lot of scent. Okay. And then next up, let's do this little guy right here. I couldn't see who made him. Like the maker thing on the bottom is like, I don't know. It's kind of missing part of it and I can't read it. But it's the cutest little braying donkey. And look at him. And he's red wear, see? And I couldn't make that out because it is just, I don't know, it's missing a lot of it's faded out and I couldn't see what the stamp is. But he is the cutest little donkey. Look at him. He's like kind of like got that green hue to him. Hey, Linda. So he is going to start at $6. $6 start for the little donkey. I know some people collect donkeys, so that's why I picked him up. But I kind of like the color they put on him. It's almost like a drip blaze, but not exactly. But I just thought he was a pretty color. And I like that he was red wear. Measure his ears. Okay. I'm going to measure the whole thing. I'll measure the whole thing and then I'll measure his ear. So he is 3 3/4 inches long. He is 2 7/8 inches tall. And his ear, Thomas, is about 5/8 of an inch long. There we go. Like cute little donkey. And again, I cannot make out who the maker is on there. I'm trying to get it to where it won't go in and out. My camera's trying to go in and out on me. But it's just like a lot of the letters are faded, so I can't tell. It looks like a T over a W in the center, or over an M, excuse me. There's a T and then an M right under it. So I don't know who that maker is. Y'all may know. But if there's no interest in him, look how they did his mane, like it's almost twirled looking. But if there's no interest in him, we'll pass on him for right now. And if y'all want to, at the end, we'll do a rapid recap. All right, so I'm going to pass on him for now. Next, let me mark him so I know that I showed him, so I don't get confused. Next up, let's do this little guy. He's a Hagen, they call it a Walker, Hagen Reniger Walker figure. But he is a little pink puppy carrying a bone. He's got those little flowers around there. All the Walker pieces have those flowers, which is funny because, little known fact, Tammy Renee Walker, Tammy Renee, she collects things that's got those little flowers on there. So I thought that was funny when I found out who the maker was. But the only problem with him is he's got the tiniest chip on this ear right here. Like you can barely see the white just a little bit right there. And to be completely honest, I probably chipped it when I moved because I don't remember that chip being there. But he's got it carrying that gold bone. Very cute. He's going to start at $8. These go for $35 to $40. So since he's got that little chip, I'm going to start him at $8. Look at his little cross-eyed. Well, he's got one eye looking over. I guess he's looking to the side. I thought he was cross-eyed. He's looking to the side. He's carrying that big old gold bone. Let me see his dimensions for you. His overall length is 4 inches, and his height is about 3 inches. Uh-oh. Thomas, I'll have to look on my Ring doorbell and see if I see him. But he's the lightest pink color, like a very light wash of pink on there. And he is bisque, except for his bone, as you see, it's very shiny. And then his little tag and his little toes, he has some gold on there. But he's a cute little guy. He's got a cute little booty. And I see Pamela in for 8. All right, if there's no other interest, we're going to count it down, guys. Going once, going twice, and sold. Oh, thank you, Randy. Thank you. I appreciate it. To Pamela. Thank you, Pamela. I'm so glad to see you guys. I feel like I feel like I've been gone for a bajillion years. I really do. It's been so long. I'm so glad to see all of you. You have no idea. It's like a homecoming or a reunion. I guess that's why I'm jumping back in so fast with like doing multiple sales in the week because I've missed it so much. So it's like I got to get back in there. Although I have seen some of you in some of the other sales the past week when I finally got internet hooked up and all that, I was able to come back to sales. But I have missed you guys immensely. Okay, so I want to show you this really quick. This will be a $10 start. And I have 8 sets of these. 8 sets. So it is uranium glass. I call it a dessert set because you get the underplate and the sherbet cup comes with it. The sherbet cup itself sells for more than $10, but I'm throwing the plate in there with it. So $10 start, and I do have 8 available if anybody wants more than one. It is, Pamela, it is hard work, and I'm not even done unpacking everything yet. So I'll try to show you. I've got the lights on out here, so it may not glow too great for you on here, but it does have a beautiful, beautiful glow to it. And you get both pieces, so you can display it like this or like this. And something I'm going to have coming up in just a minute, which is a flower frog. Look at this. It fits perfectly. I've got this flower frog. And I put it down in here to see if it would fit. Because I was like, that would be so fun to display that like that. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. Look, it fits in there perfectly. And then you could put your marbles on there and put it in your cabinet if you've got a black light cabinet. So $10 for a set. If there's no interest, we're going to pass on it. And I will bring it back in a little bit. But y'all think on those because they are beautiful and they glow so nice. They really do. So let me mark that. And since I have this right here, I might as well show it. Oh, I see Lori. Lori, sometimes I go too fast. So Lori is in at 10. So we will count it down, going once, going twice, and sold to Lori. I know, Bonnie, I miss all y'all so much. I really have. So Lori, let me know how many you want. Like I said, I have 8 available, so you just let me know how many you want. And while she's counting down, I'm going to drink coffee. 2. I got you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll put you down for 2 of those. So while I have this here, I'm going to show it. So this is the taller domed kind of flower frog. It's got the little feet on the bottom. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 holes. And I'm going to start this one. This one does have a glow to it, like inside there. When you hit it with the light, you can see down in there. It's like it glows down into little indentions. I don't know if it'll show on here because it's not like a staggering glow. Yes, you're not going to be able to see it on here. You can see it a little bit. But down where the cutouts are, it has a glow to it. So this one I'm going to start for $8. And somebody had this listed as a crystal one, which I don't know. But they also had it listed for $160. I was like, no. So we're going to start at 8. And like I said, it is fantastic. Oh, Thomas, you want to? I got you, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, if you've got some little dessert cups like this, it fits right down in there. I don't want to drop it in there and break it. It fits right down in there. And look how cute. I didn't get it straight. But look how cute it looks in your little dessert dishes. Well, Pamela, I don't know if I've got any Ocean Mermaid stuff today or not, but I will have in the future if I don't today. I've got some out in the garage. I just haven't brought out yet. So, oh, let me give you a measurement, y'all. I have another flower frog on here over here as well that I'm going to start for a little bit less. This one is, hold on, let me put my spectacles back on. This one is 1 5/8 inches tall, and it is 2 3/4, a little over 2 3/4 inches wide. Oh, Pamela, I've got some stuff like that. Believe me. So this one doesn't have the lip on it, right? It's just smooth and domed kind of thing. Hey, Eileen. It's just kind of smooth and domed. So while you're looking at that one, I want to show you the other one I have, which will start at $6. We'll pass on this one. If you decide you want it later on, you let me know. $6. And this one has the lip on it. Now, this one doesn't have any glow to it. I checked it out. It doesn't have any glow to it. But this one's got the lip, so it will set in your dishes and have the lip that goes over. And in fact, I checked it out, and it does fit down in there. Look, I don't have it straight, but it does fit down in the little sherbet dishes. So if you have something that's this size, which I can tell you, let me measure across there. If you've got any other kind of dish that's that size, it will fit in there. So the inside measurement for this is 3 inches. So if you have any kind of dish that's like the inside opening is 3 inches, this will sit down in it. And you can use it in any kind of your vintage dishes, which I love. Now this one does have 3 little feet on it as well. If you didn't want to put it in something like that, it does have the feet. But I think it looks so cute just like that. Just set it down in there and put, you know, paint brushes in it or your marbles or anything that you want to put in there, really. And I see Eileen for 6. So we are going to count it down. Oh, that would be cute. Some ice cream with your going once, going twice, and sold to Eileen for $6. Thank you, thank you. Y'all know that what is it? The seltzer water glows under black light. So if you did figure out some way to make some kind of little dessert with it, put some, you know, or a drink or something, put some seltzer water in it, that would glow too. That would be really cool. Okay. Next up, let's do this guy because I got him sitting right here. If I can pick him up, come here to me, please. This, now the box is in kind of rough condition, but I just thought these were cool. These will be a $6 start, and it's the Texas deck giant size playing cards. Now, see, I can even see these without my. I'm gonna open it up. See, look how big these cards are. I mean, really. I mean, so I thought, you know, even if you didn't want to play with them, look how big that Joker is. Even if you didn't want to play with them, they'd be fun to, you know, craft with or something because they are humongous. But wouldn't your grandkids get a kick out of how big these? They come in to see you playing cards. You're sitting here like this. I just thought they were really cool, and the whole deck is there. But I just thought they were really fun. Look how big this king is. So they actually measure just right under 5 inches wide and 7 inches tall. Like I said, I can even see these without my glasses. So if you're a card collector or, you know, somebody that just likes strange things like I do, it's just a fun set. But they have tape, the box. I guess the box is kind of falling apart, so that's got some tape residue on it. But okay, bye, Dougie. Go cook something good, okay? So we will pass on these. If there's no interest, I'll set them over here to the side. Okay, next, let's do, I have some books here. I don't know if y'all like these or not, but I went ahead and brought them anyway because I know some people out there like the, you know, the price guides and all that kind of stuff. So I brought the books. So the first one is a $6 start, and it is the Standard Cut Glass Value Guide. It does have some writing. Somebody, I don't know what they were writing on the back. Sister visit. I guess they were figuring out their monthly bills or something. I don't know. But anyway, this one is by Joe Evers. But, you know, even though the prices would not be the same as they are now, probably, it does give you like the names and the makers of the different stuff. So let's see what it says in here. It is, oh, it was made in Paducah, Kentucky. So they're going like, they're doing it by like showing the picture to let you know, like they're grouping like baskets together. So your glass baskets. And then they have like glass bells. So instead of doing it by maker, they're doing it by pictures. Your bonbons. So it identifies your bon, who made the bonbon. Oh, look at that one. That's interesting. But then it's got nappies, pitchers and tankards, plateaus. It has plateaus, y'all. I mean, everything's in here. Pitchers and tankards, miscellaneous tableware. It's even got clocks in here. Lamps. Pitkins and Brooks. Higgins and cider or cider. Iced. These are ice tubs. Did you know those were called ice tubs? I always thought those were candy dishes. Okay, Linda. I always thought those were candy dishes. Those are ice tubs. Learn something new every day. Ice cream trays. These are ice cream trays, y'all. We've been calling them the wrong thing. So anyway, all kinds of stuff. Your cruets and oil bottles, cordial sets. So it helps you identify the maker. It's all in black and white, I guess. Candlesticks and crafts. But if there's no interest in this one, we will pass on it. Let me set it to the side. And then I have Cambridge glass. Hold on, I'm falling in my seat here, y'all. I'm sliding. Okay, Cambridge glass. And it's a hardcover. And this one will be an $8 start. But it's got all of your Cambridge glass pieces and the patterns in here. There are some beautiful patterns in Cambridge. I love Cambridge glass. I love these rollover bowls. Look at this. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the rollover rim on the bowls. I love those. I think they're so just elegant looking. But it's got the tally-ho line, rock crystal, Portia. I mean, all of the different patterns in here. Ooh, the ebony. I love the ebony. Look at that. So it is, let me see how many pages this thing is. Liqueur sets. Oh, it doesn't have page on it? Yeah, it does. Oh, they got them divided between each pattern. So I don't know how many pages it is in all. Probably, I would guesstimate probably about 200 or so. Beautiful. Anywho, I don't see any interest in that, so we will pass on that. Y'all think about it. I like how they put the mark on there too for Cambridge glass. And then finally, the last guide I have, this one's going to be a $10 start. It is a huge book. This is the Steuben glass. Steuben glass is amazing glass, and it is a big hardcover. And it tells you all about Steuben glass and the different patterns in it, you know, that they made. Oh my goodness, oh my word. What is that? Look at this. The detail in that glass. Look at that. That is amazing. Amazing. I've never seen this piece before. Look at this. Is that like a, that's, I guess like a peacock, because look at the tail feather. That's beautiful. Steuben glass is absolutely, oh, look at her. Look at her. Beautiful. But this is a huge book. It's 320 pages to tell you all about Steuben glass. An American Tradition in Crystal. Big old book. But I don't see any interest in that, so I'm going to set it down. And you guys think on that one. And then I have a cute little thing over here, if I can get to it. I may have to wait till I move some stuff out of the way. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait on that. That's okay. We'll come back to it. Then I have a piece of jewelry here, y'all. Now, I don't know exactly who the maker is. Tammy, Renee, and I were trying to figure this out. It's a QVC piece, and it is sterling. And I don't know. We both seem to think it may be, what's her name? Judith Ripken, I think is her name. But we don't know because it's not marked. So it may be one of her older pieces. It is marked 925, and there is a mark on the back that I can't see what it is. It's not like a name, but this is gonna start at $30 just because it's sterling and it's smoky topaz. But if it is who I think it is, it's worth like 5 times that amount at least. But yeah, they got snow. So this is what they call the Rolo link. It's the toggle at the top for the closure. And then the pendant is one of those micro-faceted smoky topaz pendants. And it's the type that clips off. So if you want to put it on a different chain, you can. You just unclip it and take it off. And you can put it on a different chain. So the pendant itself, I found this pendant for sale. The pendant by itself was selling for $120. But this has got the chain with it. And it is silver. Oop, there we go. It is silver. So the weight of the chain alone, the silver scrap is probably worth more than that. But it is a beautiful piece. Now, it's not a super long chain. It's going to be, you know, tighter to the neck. Let me give you a measurement on the drop on it so you know. So the drop on the chain is a little over 8 inches. So it's about 16.5 inches. Yeah, and the chain is marked 925 right there as well. But I can't tell what that maker's mark. Hold on. There's a maker's mark right there, and I can't tell what it says or what it is. It's so tiny, y'all. Hey, Heather. Yeah, it's a beautiful piece. It really is beautiful. I'm trying to show you the pin. And look at the back of it. How detailed that is. The way they've cut that out. It's so pretty. All right, so we're going to count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Heather Elizabeth. Congratulations. Thank you. I think you got a really, really good piece right there. Okay. Yay. I'm glad somebody got it. So I'm going to tell you the story behind that piece really quick. So I was at this sale and there was this woman, like, there was like this box of jewelry, right? And there was this woman there and she was going through it, digging through it like a little squirrel. And she was pulling out all the pieces that I probably wanted. So I'm lurking over her shoulder, trying to see what all was in there. And so I was very patient and I said, okay, she moved a box kind of to the side because there was a box inside of a box. And so she moved the smaller one to the side. I said, oh, are you done looking through that? She goes, oh, yeah. And so I looked through and I didn't see much I wanted, but that piece was in there and I grabbed it out. She stopped looking through the box and looked at me and she goes, where did you find that? And I said, in this box right here. She goes, I missed that. And I said, I guess you did. And so she was like real upset because she didn't see it. I didn't offer to let her have it. I was like, sorry. I know she wanted it, but not happening. Not happening on my watch. So, oh my gosh. So next up, I have another piece of uranium glass, and this is a piece of Tiffin glass uranium, and it is the footed cake plate in the Shaggy Rose pattern. I love this piece, and it glows so beautifully. It has got a beautiful glow to it, but look at all that detail in that pattern. It is just amazing. So this, I'm going to start it for a good price for you guys. I'm going to start for $25. I'm trying to give you good prices on my first solo sale back. So I'm going to start at $25 for a piece of beautiful footed Tiffin glass uranium. And look at the feet on there. They are so wonderful. And I'm going to try to show you. I don't know if it'll show the glow. Show the glow. It's not showing too good. My lights are so bright, I can't hardly show stuff. Maybe if I show, you can see on the foot a little bit right there and in the center when I do it. But it just glows like crazy when I don't have these bright lights on. So a beautiful, beautiful, highly decorated cake plate. I mean, it's even got like, in between the design, it's got all these little, they made it almost like a crackle look in between. And then it's got all of this, and it's like raised underneath, like you can feel it under here, but on top it's smooth. So you can put your cake on there. It's a gorgeous piece of glass. It is 10 inches wide. Which, let me see if I can, hold on, let me see if I can turn this light off. It's going to get dark out here, y'all, if I turn this light off, though. I want you to see how it glows. I would really like to be able to show you. Maybe I do it over here where it's darker, where I just turn the light off, you can see. You can kind of see now that I turned that one light off. It glows so beautiful. It's one of the prettiest glowing pieces I've ever gotten. Okay, now I try to turn the light back on. I'm out of practice because normally I try to take a picture of it before I come on so you can see what it looks like, but I forgot. All right, if there's no interest in this piece, we're going to pass on it. And I'll bring it back in a little bit. It is marked right there in the center on the underside. But gorgeous piece. So we will bring that back in just a few. Let me set it down so I don't drop it. Okay. Next up, I have this set. I had sold this and I didn't get paid for it. So I'm bringing it back. Sold it quite a while ago because I kept waiting to see, you know, if it's going to get paid, and it didn't. So I brought it back. It'll be a $12 start, and it is a set of 6. Sorry, I got to take it out of the plastic I had it in. Hey, JR. Try not to be loud, but it's just going to be loud because I had it packaged up to ship. It is a set of 6 of the mid-century Heller Hostess Wear coasters. So you got the gold, you've got the blue, you've got the red, the purple, the silver, and the green. So you get all 6 of them. And I'll try to show you on the back. They're made in Italy. Ooh, how fancy. So Heller Hostess Wear Colorama, made in Italy. Maybe I'll show better on the blue because it's like, it's hard to see. There we go. It's coming into focus now. There we go. So each one of these, I'll give you the measurement on them. They are 3.5 inches wide. So a beautiful mid-century set of coasters that match, you know, the aluminum tumblers. They are aluminum. That match your aluminum tumblers if you have those, you know, barware kind of thing. Beautiful, beautiful colors. I'm trying to see. The purple has a little bit of scratching, not much. I mean, these get scratched so easily. The green is in pretty good condition. The blue is in really good condition. And the red, it's got like a kind of a little bit of a film over it. And I don't know if that's just where the gloss has come off of it or if that's something that's on there. But anyway, if there is no interest in those, we will pass on them and I'll put them back over here and we'll go to our next thing. Let's see what else we have today. What else did we have for you guys? Oh, all right. So I don't know if you'll like this or not. I love it. This is an antique. This is from the 1860s or 1870s. And this was a magazine. Now, they have stapled it together on the side because the cover had come off. But it's still amazing. Just the pictures inside. For people that like stuff from that time, you could take it and you could make copies and craft with it, and it would be amazing. So I'm going to start at just $8, which is a steal, really. But just look at this. So they wrote on the side, Arthur's Home Magazine. So I guess that's what it was. Oh, yeah, it says on the back, Arthur's Home Magazine. So look at this fashion stuff. Oh my gosh, the Empress's walking dress. And then, I mean, it's just all kinds of fashion throughout. Look at the dinner dress. And it's several pages. And they have music in there too. What is that? The light baggage gallop. Look at this cape. So it was telling them at the time what the fashion was, so they would know what they were supposed to be wearing. Suit of black Irish poplin. And then it has like, for the home circle, the selection of reading for the young, moral books, it says. The teachings of flowers. A young sovereign. I mean, there's just all kinds of stuff in here. Hints to the housekeeper. Cut up your squash and wash it. Put it in boiling water and have only enough water to barely cover it. As soon as you can stick a fork through it, it is done. Drain, throw in some salt, set it on the stove and let it remain a few minutes uncovered to dry out in the steam. Now mash it so it has no lumps. A piece of butter improves it. And if it is very dry and mealy so as to almost choke you to eat it, add a little sweet milk when you mash it. Well, there you go. I don't know. Here's one that's made out of mohair, silk, and poplin, trimmed with ruching. This says it's 1869. Somebody penciled it in. So I lied. It's not the 1870s. This was from 1869. Look at these muslin cravat and all the different like pieces that you were supposed to wear at your wrist and that kind of thing. It's just an amazing thing for like I said, if you wanted to craft with it, make copies and craft with it. I mean, I wouldn't personally take it apart and use the pages themselves. I would probably make copies, but I just thought it was really cool. Look at that. And it's not a reproduction. This is actually the magazine. It's just the cover had fallen off of it. So anyway, if there's no interest, that's okay. We will pass on it. But there is a ton of pages. It looks like there's, I don't even know how many pages in here. There's your patterns of needlework too. Look at that. Hey, Carrie Ann. Hey, Noelle. Look at this. It's called Hush. Hush. It's just cool information to look through and read. I just think it's really interesting. I like stuff like this. Toilet and work table. Birth for a young lady's house costume. A walking dress. Dress in green silk with 2 skirts. The under one is trimmed with a plaiting of silk divided by a trimming made of satin. See, that's the kind of stuff I just think is amazing. Anyway, we're good. Oh, you already counted down for me. Thank you. So, sold to Lou. Y'all know I get involved in these things and I can't let them go. Thank you, Lou. Or not Lou. I'm sorry. Sold to Noelle. I saw Lou. Thank you, Noelle. Hey, Lou. My brain, y'all. Hopefully you knew what I meant. I know Noelle bought it. I can't read and think and talk at the same time. That's just one too many things for me. Okay, next. Now this has got a string on it that I guess they had like at some point had like a tag hanging on it or something. Let me cut this little string off because I didn't get it cut off. Hold on. Y'all know I shouldn't be using sharp instruments. Oh, I may not be able to get it off. Oh, I got it. I'm using a box cutter. Y'all know that's dangerous. So anyway, This guy is not in perfect condition, but I priced it because it's not in perfect condition too. So this is a 1950s. Let's go start at $8. This is a 1950s Anesco cat with fur ears and tail. Now, some of the coal paint is missing off its little eyes, as you see, but it's still got its original little bow, and it's missing a little bit of fur off of its tail, I believe. But anyway, but in this condition, they're still selling for $35 online, even with the missing coal paint. But I'm starting it at 8. No chips or cracks. It is white, and it's adorable. If you love that kitschy kind of 1950s looking stuff, it's super cute. It measures 4 inches long and about not quite 3 inches tall. It has been through some things. It's seen some things. This kitty has seen some things. But I'm just amazed it's still got some of the fur on there and all that, because usually when you find these, all of the fur is like missing. Like probably, a kid back in the day pulled it all off. Who knows? But it doesn't have any cracks or anything. Otherwise it's in good condition. Mainly the coal paint on the eyes. But I've seen a lot of them, they're missing that coal paint. So they must not use really great paint on the eyes, or just something about the paint they used on there didn't hold up great, or people washed them a lot in hot water and the coal paint came off. But you could easily put a little bit of blue on there if you wanted to redo the eyes. Or what I was thinking about doing, if nobody purchases it, is putting rhinestones in the eyes. Put a rhinestone there and a rhinestone there, and I thought that would be adorable. Some little rhinestone eyeballs. I'll let y'all look at that for a second. I'm gonna grab something else. But I don't see any interest, so we're gonna let the little kitty go over here and wait. You go sit over there in the waiting room. We'll come back to you later. Mark him that I've shown him. Okay, what is next? Oh, this is going to be a $22 start. It is an amazing piece of glass. It's what I call a pinched Jack in the Pulpit vase, and it's in a cranberry color. Now the base is clear, as you see, like you can see the clear around there, and then all of this is that cranberry color. But then at the top, where it's normally the Jack in the Pulpit, it's been pinched. And it's got a nice little swirl down here on the glass. See how it kind of, they swirled it a little bit? It's a gorgeous piece. Not one you see very often. Let me give you a measurement. So it is 7 inches tall. Yeah, isn't that different, Bonnie? It is. It's like a really different piece. But y'all know I love glass, but I really like stuff that I've never seen, Stuff that you don't see often. It's a beautiful piece. No chips or cracks. It's in great condition. It's got a very nice, smooth, polished pontil on the bottom right here. See if I can show that to you. There you can go. You can kind of see it right there. Very nice, polished pontil. Yeah, I love the color too. I think it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Like I said, I like how the base is like the clear glass right there, and then the colored glass is inside of it, like that, where they fuse the two glasses together. I always think that makes it just more interesting looking. Okay, so I see Noelle at 26. Pamela is at 27. Noelle came back at 28. Yeah, this is not one you find often. And Pamela is out. Thank you for your interest in your bids, Pamela. I appreciate it, girl. So we are going to count it down for Noelle. Going once, going twice, and sold to Miss Noelle for $28. Thank you so very much. I love that piece. But y'all know me with glass. I say that almost every piece of glass. It's like, I love that piece. I love that piece. All right. I've got another piece of glass to show you, but this one is going to be kind of on the higher end because I did pay up for it, but there's a reason. This one's going to be a $45 start. But it's worth a lot more than that. Ooh. Jackrabbit, Jack in the pulpit. Right. That's what it looks like, huh? Okay. So $45 start. This one is a signed piece, and it comes from, I'm trying to think the studio it comes from. Oh my gosh, I've already forgotten. Oh well, I'll show it to you. You ready? It's a little heavy. It is a humongous paperweight. But look at this. Look at these colors. And all of the details. I'm going to start at the bottom. We'll go up. You ready? So you get like this swirly, almost like a tornado in there. And then you go up and you have all of these different things and colors and dimensions. And it is huge. I'm going to try to show you every side because these are, I know from my research, they sell for from anywhere between $85 to $125. But y'all know I always show them to you first before I list them. Look at all that in there. It is an amazing piece of glass. So it is signed right here. Dated right there, 1993. And the glass studio is on the bottom. It's WOAM and it's numbered 3012 on the bottom right there too. Yeah, this is a big one. Look how big this thing is. It's huge. No damage at all. The only thing on it right here is some adhesive from a sticker, which I will get off. I wasn't planning on showing this tonight, but I had to show it because I think it's beautiful. It's got bubbles in there. Look at the bubbles. See the control bubbles? I mean, it's got a little of everything. I'm trying to show you every angle so you can see down in there. It is a gorgeous, and it's heavy. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's got some weight to it. It is, let me see here. This thing is 9 inches tall. You could hurt somebody with this. You could hurt somebody with this one. It is a gorgeous piece of glass. There we go. Now it's going to focus for us. Look at all that in there. It's just so interesting. And I like that it's not just like domed kind of thing. It's got like angles to it too. I think that makes it even more interesting. And look, oh, please show. I don't know if it's going to show or not. They have got controlled bubbles in here that is literally, they are so controlled, it's almost like they set them on graph paper. I mean, it is so exact. Let's see if it'll show. I don't know if it's going to show or not. Can you see those little tiny bubbles? Yeah, you can kind of see a little bit in the purple right there. These little tiny bubbles that are so exact going across there. It's like they spaced them out perfectly. I don't know how they do these things. I really don't. And it's going to have my fingerprints all over it too. All right, so she's counting it down for me. Going once, going twice, and sold. See, like you can see the bubbles right up here in the clear. Oh, right up here in the clear. But there's some down here in the purple. Pamela, when you get it, you'll have to look. But there's some down here in this purple area, and they're teensy tiny little pin dot bubbles that they put in there that are like, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they manage. I wish it would show. I'm trying to get it at the right angle to show you. But you'll see it when you get it. It's got my handprints all over it, though. And my light's glaring on it. But look at that when you get it. I want you to look. Like in this area right here, especially, you can see these itsy bitsy little tiny, you can almost see right there. Yeah, see, look right there. So those itsy bitsy little bubbles in there on that purple, that means they are just the tiniest little things right here, see? And they're lined up so exact. It's amazing. Okay, anyway. Hi, Martha. Thank you. I love it. Sold to Pamela. Yay, congratulations. Thank you so much. I hope you love it. I think it's amazing. Oh, it's so good. So good. Let me write you down for that one. I didn't have it on my list, so let me write it down. Yeah, it's a beautiful piece. Yes, they're so tiny. They are just like itsy bitsy tiny little like pinpoint. They're beautiful. I want you, when you get it home, I want you to get it in the light and look at it, and you'll see all those itty bitty little things. They're just like craftsmanship. Is all I can say. Craftsmanship. Okay. Back to what I was doing now. Y'all know I get carried away with things. I get carried away. All right. I don't normally do fairy lamps. Y'all know this. I don't normally do fairy lamps, but I found one that I love, so I picked it up. And like if I found, like a Burmese or something like that, I would do it. But I don't normally find those at a price that I could get to resell. This one is dusty because, again, I wasn't really planning on showing it, but I'm going to show it anyway. So I'm going to start it for cheaper than what you can get it anywhere else. I will. Pamela, that's probably going to come by itself, sweet pea. I'm not going to put that in with anything else. It would break everything else in the box. So, okay, so this is going to be a $40 start. And the reason it's a $40 start is because it's Viking Blunique fairy lamp. And I don't find these often. And I know these are going for low end, like $55, $60 online right now for souls. So that's why I'm starting it at 40. So you can get it cheaper with me than you can anywhere else if you like these. So again, it's a little dusty because I haven't cleaned it up yet. But it is the Viking Blunique, what they call the shimmer or glitter, because it's all the diamond points. Let me show you the inside. There's no chips or cracks. It's dusty, but maybe the dust like protected it from all the chips and cracks. I don't know, but it is dusty right now. But it's in really good condition. Even up here, like where sometimes it'll get banged or whatever around the top, you'll get a little chip or something. It doesn't have any chips or anything up there either. So it is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. If you like the Viking glass, which I do, I love Blunique. Let me give you a quick measurement. Dust is included at no extra charge, Thomas. It's like Roy, dust included. 7 inches tall. So these are like, a lot of fairy lamps are like shorter and squattier. This one is like more long and elongated, which is why I like it, because it's got more of that mid-century look to it. Yeah, I love the blue Neek. Love it. And I see Lori in at 40. So we are going to count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold. When she gets in there, I don't want to, Oh, she's missing off of my screen. Oh, she's doing it. That's right. She said she's doing it the old school way. So she's putting it in there for me. You don't have this one, Lori? Well, Lori, with all your glass, girl, you need this one. So sold to Lori. Thank you so very much. I love this piece, and it's going to go good with your glass if you have. She's got some beautiful glass. Lori's got some glass, y'all. She's got a glass on her. Okay. This may not be y'all's cup of tea. And if it, oh, I froze. What I was saying is, this may not be your cup of tea. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I brought it anyway in case it is somebody's cup of tea. This is a piece of raku pottery. I know some people collect it. It's very highly sought after and collectible, but I don't know if you guys like the raku or not. Raku is like fire kiln, and they put it like right directly in the fire with the ashes and everything, and that's how they get the glaze on the outside to look the way it does. So I'm going to start this one again. I'm starting this one very low. I'm starting at $35. This piece would probably go for $85 to $90 on eBay if I listed it, but I don't know. I mean, it's signed and dated, but I don't know who the signature is for, but it is a piece of raku. Um, but it is a gorgeous piece of pottery. As you see, it is stamped. Let me see if I can show you the stamp. It is stamped right here. Stamps right there. And a lot of them always have like these like marks in them because they're thrown right directly in that fire. So they get little pieces of debris that stick to the glaze, right? But it has a nice iridescence to it. Beautiful piece of pottery. It's got a lot of blues and greens and golds and all that in there. And I'll show you on the bottom, you can see where it was fire kilned, because this is from the ashes and everything. Like, it comes off on your hand sometimes. But it is signed here. It's from 2004. But it is a gorgeous piece of pottery. No damage to it. Look at that kind of rusty color in there too. So a lot of the raku pottery will have that kind of iridescence to it. Now there's some that don't, but your more typical raku pottery does. And it is glazed. This one is glazed on the inside as well. But I'll give you a measurement on it. Pamela and me were thinking alike. It is 6.5 inches tall. Did you really, Lori? That's horrible. Yeah, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. And this is one of these pieces that you can hang on to, and over time it's just going to get more and more valuable because it is going through the roof. I have watched this pottery skyrocket. That's what I'm trying to say. Over the past year, I mean, it has been going doop 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 doop. I think people finally found it, like realized what it is, and like the workmanship that goes into it, because they're all hand thrown. And like I said, I love that it's got the stamped mark in it right there, as well as the signature. But I love to have the stamp in there because that shows that, you know, it wasn't just like some Tom, Dick, and Harry went out and threw a piece of pottery together. Oh, I bet you did, Lori. All right, we're going to count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold. I'll let her get that in there before I do anything else. Sold to Pamela. Thank you so very much. Lori, I would have cried too. I broke some stuff in this move, y'all. Or I didn't break it. It got broken. I packed, like, I bubble wrap things, and I did. But, you know, it just happens. Sometimes it just happens. But I had some plates. My husband was, like, very artistic, like my daughter is. You know, she does tattooing. And very artistic. And I had these plates. I had 4 of them. And they're kind of the long, like rectangular ones, right? And he had done art on 4 of them. 2 of them were octopus, like, and when he did it, he did what they call stippling. All the art he did was just dots put together to make a picture. Well, I had 4. I had 2 large ones and 2 smaller ones, and I was holding on to them for my kids, right? 2 of them got broken. I was so upset. I was like, that's something I can't replace. You know, he's gone now and I can't replace that. So I still held on to the broken pieces and everything because I was like, I can't really do anything to put them back together because it was on the ends and all that, and it just got destroyed. But I held because you can still see the artwork that he did. And I was like, I'm just going to hold on to them anyway so that my kids can have them. But yeah, that one was a little tough on me because that's not something that's replaceable. But, you know, it happens. It just happens. All right. So next up, this is going to be a $6 start. I don't know if you guys like cookbooks or not, but I picked this one up because it was so different. This is a 1968 Sunkissed cookbook. You know, I'm in Florida. Citrus Treasures of the West. I still got Sunkissed out here in Florida. Citrus Treasures of the West. And it's recipes from, it's like 1968 Sunkissed Growers. And it's all kinds of recipes using citrus fruits. So, you know, Greek lemon soup and using their oranges and lemons and all kinds of stuff. I just thought it was a fun little cookbook. Tangerine glazed chicken. Plus the pictures are really cute in there. I bet it has an amazing key lime pie. Lemon rabbits. Make lemon rabbits for table centerpieces. Well, that's cute. Look, it tells you how to make little lemon rabbits. You could do that for Easter. Cupid's lemon raspberry meringue. Y'all need that right now. Egg whites, cream of tartar, sugar. There you go. So anyway, I just thought it was really cool. And it's got like this plastic cover on it to keep it where, you know, when you're splashing around making all this stuff, you don't get the book dirty. I gotta look up the key lime, see if there's a key lime. You know there is. I would be shocked if there's not. Oh my goodness, I'm not seeing one. There's not a key lime pie in here. Are you kidding me? There's lemon stuff. I guess not. Wow. I know I love vintage cookbooks. All right, I don't see any interest in this one though. So we are going to pass on it. You guys can think about that one. I got to speed up. I'm going too slow tonight. I'm sorry. I hadn't seen you guys, so I'm just like taking my time and chatting and, you know, blah, blah, blah. I don't mean to. Okay. This will be a $12 start. $12. Back to the kitchen. We're going back to the kitchen. I don't know what year. This is pretty old. It was made in Germany, and it is this like galvanized. I'm not even sure it's galvanized anymore. It's old, but a tin pudding mold, like a steam pudding or a plum pudding. So it's got these little latches on there. I know I haven't made a cooking thing. Maybe, okay, once I get all my boxes done and everything, Thomas, I'll cook something. Maybe I'll make a key lime pie or something. So it's a mold for your, you know, plum pudding, steam pudding, all the kind of European puddings that they do. It's got the lid on it. Now, it is marked Germany. I saw it on here somewhere. I'm trying to find it for you. Right here. It is marked Germany right here on the side. I don't know if you'll be able to see it with my light. It's right there. So it's just this cool, I mean, even if you didn't use it, it's just cool to put it in your kitchen. And then the top latches on. And it's just adorable. And I see figgy pudding. Yes, a figgy pudding. And I see Pamela in. So we're going to count it down. Going once. Going twice. And sold. To Miss Pamela. Are you going to use it or are you just going to display it? Let me know because I'm interested in knowing. If you're going to use it, I want to know what you make. Because I've never made anything like that before. I have no idea where I would even start with that. If it didn't come from the South, I don't know how to make it. All right. Next up, I got a ton of these. And I had a lot of, oh, good. Yeah, let me know. I have a ton of these, and I don't even, it's more than one set. But I put them all together as one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's not quite 2 sets. I guess it came in sets of 6, but I have 10. So I just put them all together. It's going to be a $12 start for all 10 of them. And it's these vintage plastic owl coasters. So they're different colors. Like you've got kind of this blue turquoisey kind of color. And then you have one that's pink. And then you have some that are yellow. So it's just a mix of those colors all together. And there's 10 of them. So you get all 10 for $1. And I can't hold them all up at the same time. I was going to try. But y'all know I'll drop them if I do that. So here's like, what, 6 of them? Here's 6 of them. And here's the other 4 because I can't hold them all in one hand. I will drop them and hurt them probably. They're marked made in the USA, and I don't know who made them exactly. I found them, but they didn't have a maker on there. It's marked made in the USA right there. But I just thought they were really cool. I know they're from the 70s. I did find that much out. They're from the 1970s. So I just thought if somebody, you know, likes the 70s or likes owls, it would be cute. Or you could probably figure out something else to do with them besides use them as coasters because they're plastic. I don't know what you could do with them. I'm sure there's somebody good at figuring these things out. Could figure out something to do with them. Give you an idea of size. I just thought they were cute. I don't know why. Y'all know me. I see things and I think they're cute. But I don't see any interest. That's okay. We're going to pass on those. And let me set them to the side. I told you I'm going to speed up because I've just been blah, 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 this whole time. I can't help it. Okay. This is a cool thing. This is cool. It's going to be a $24 start. This is the first one I found. The very first. And it is a Handy Hannah, 1950s Handy Hannah electric hairdryer. It comes in its original box. It has its original box. I don't think it was used very often, if at all. It is the blue color. It looks like it's got a few little dings on the metal on the high points, but if it was used, it was not used much. So it's the blue one. But I mean, look, they never even unwrapped the cord. So the blue Handy Hannah electric hair dryer. It has its stand, this little metal stand so you can stand it up. It has its box. It has its paperwork. I'm trying to get out for you. It's got its paperwork, which says Handy Hannah appliances for good grooming and better health. They made all kinds of stuff. Look at that. There's a guarantee. It's guaranteed for 1 year. I think it's out of guarantee probably at this point. And then it's got this bonnet thing in here too. Look. That you hook up to the hair dryer to dry your hair. So it even has the bonnet. I have not found another one that's got the box, the paperwork, the bonnet, and the stand. Sometimes they'll have the stand, but usually they don't have all of these pieces. So let me try to put everything back in here. But I just thought that was so cool. No, I am not guaranteeing it, Thomas. I am not guaranteeing it. But I think it's really cool, like just a display, because it's got the stand. So you can put it on the stand and have it in as a display. Now I got to figure out how to get it back in this box the way it was in there. It's never easy getting things back in a box once you take them out. Okay, the stand goes under here, I think. I think the stand was supposed to be under the bottom. I'm just going to set it in the top, though. Hey, Denise! But it comes with all the parts and pieces, even the thing to dry your hair with. I mean, look at this. If you got long hair. Oh, the elastic still stretches, y'all. Surprisingly enough, it's not dry rotting. All right, I'm going to put that back in here. So you guys can think about that one. I know it's something kind of unusual, but I think it's really cool. It has a hot cold switch. It was ahead of its time. That's like the box, really. Handy Hannah products. I never even had heard of Handy Hannah for the longest time, but it's a cool piece. All right, so we're going to pass on that. Let me set it down here so I don't knock it off my table. All right, Handy Hannah. Let's see. All right. Let's see these candlesticks. See where I wrote these candlesticks. Okay. This is going to be a $20 start for the set. And these are the Andrea by Sadek ceramic candlesticks. And they are really pretty. These colors on there. Here's an overview of them since I'm not showing the whole thing. And there are two matching. And they do have the Andrea Bisadex sticker right there on the bottom. And they are 8 3/4 inches tall. Well, hey, Yippee, how are you? Trying to set them down so I don't drop them both. I love the colors. No damage. They're in great condition. There's a little bit of candle wax in there, so I guess somebody did use them at some point, but they look like they were almost never used. They probably had candles in them like one time. All right, we're going to count those down for Yippee. Going once, going twice, and sold to Yippee. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's set these right here. Okay. Let's see what I got. All right, I got this coaster set right here. Beautiful. This is Hellerware. This is mid-century wood coaster set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6. They're all here. Thank you, Yippee. So this is going to be, where did I write it? $14 start. One of these sets just sold for like $25. But it is Hellerware. And they are the wood and cork coasters. And they have their little stand with them. Their little holder. Interesting shape, I think. Y'all know I'm prone to like mid-century for some reason, but I am. Now, the backs of these are not marked Hellerware. It's the only on the base, the holder, but they didn't mark each individual one. Give you an idea of the size on these. They are 4 inches. Not quite 4 inches. Hold on, I lied. They are 3 3/4 inches tall for the stand, and the coasters themselves are 5 1/4 inches long and 3 5/8 inches wide. So just a cool vintage set of coasters. But if there's no interest, we will pass on those. See, I'm trying to speed up again. And then I have, let's do this piece really quick. Okay, I showed that. I didn't mark it off. Hold on. I forget to mark things off sometimes. Okay, this is going to be a $28 start. This is a beautiful antique piece of glass, of hand-blown glass. And it is a milk glass, but it's got teal around the outside of the rim. And look how crimpy and ruffled that is. It is beautiful. And let's see, I don't know if you can see, I've got the light going through this way, but you can see through it. Like you can see the light through it. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it with this. I don't let the blue. Yeah, look, you can see through it. It is so like delicate of milk glass that you can see through it. It does have a pontil right here. And these pieces they go for really, really good money online because they are a nice old antique piece of glass. Now this one I love because not only does it have the teal on the outside of the milk glass, well it's like opaline glass I guess, it's got the clear rim on it. Can you see that clear rim right there? So it's just a beautifully made piece of glass. There is not a single chip or crack on this. It has been really well maintained. Oh, me and Pamela are right there together again. Every time I start to do something, she's got the question in there. Nope, see, it is. I'll go around so I can show you. No chips, no cracks. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. I'm sure this sat in somebody's china cabinet, was never even used. It's probably their grandmothers or great grandmothers or whatever, and they never even used it. Yeah, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. I can measure it, Thomas. Let me do that. It is 8.5 inches wide, and it measures about 2 3/8 inches tall. Yeah, it's beautiful. It just has a presence to it with that teal kind of green. I mean, it's coming off a little more like green on here, but in real life, it's more of like almost a teal green. It's got some blue in it. It's not turquoise, but it's got some blue in that green. So going once, going twice. Sold to Pamela. Beautiful pickup. That's a beautiful one. Oh, Kichi, you came in right after the sold, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm trying to reach the stuff back here now. All right. Now, I don't know if these are from, I don't know if these are from the 40s or the 50s. I'm leaning towards the 40s. The only thing that's making me think 50s is because the wood looks to be teak. I don't know, but it's throwing that to me. So I don't know. I'm going to say 40s or 50s because I'm not sure. Hey, Marcy. I'm not sure exactly, but I know it's that from that era. Um, these are going to start, I'm going to start them at just $14, which is probably way too low, but that's what I'm doing anyway. So it's this pair of bookends. I love them so very much. They're a little dusty. But look at this. Look at this bird. So you have this beautiful like porcelain bird on there on this beautiful wood. And then this is hard, like some kind of like ceramic or something they wrap this with. I mean, it's not like paper or anything. It's hard. And then look at that wood. Gorgeousness. So there's one of the bookends. Let me show you the other one. It's a Gina bird. Again, a little dusty. Here's the other one. So pretty much identical, but they are just amazing pieces. And this is like solid. This is not hollow. This is solid. So you could actually probably use these as bookends. You know, they have some bookends that are so lightweight that you feel like your books are going to fall over if you actually use them. These, you could probably actually use them as bookends. I'm going to try to hold both of them at the same time. No chips or cracks. They're in beautiful condition. And these birds are just the cutest little things. Again, the colors are almost making me feel like 40s. But the wood is throwing me off. The wood is making me feel 50s. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of in between the two. I don't know. But the colors on this are making me feel 40s. I just don't know. It's a beautiful set either way. Let me give you a quick measurement. So height wise, they are 4¼ inches tall. And the width on these look like it's about 4¼ inches. And then the back of it that actually faces your books are 4¾ inches. But I don't see any interest in these, so we are going to pass on those. You can think about them for a minute. I'm going to actually set those right over here. I don't drop them on my foot. Okay. This is so 60s, 70s, it just screams at you. I mean, it just screams. So this is actually a litho from the 60s by somebody named George Bouquet or Bouquet. And it's a litho that somebody cut out and mounted on a plaque in the 70s because they got it dated in the 70s. But I'm going to start this at just $8. But look at this guy. So if you look up George Buckett, there's two T's. This is a lithograph that he did with this lion with the cute little bunny and mouse. There's even a little ladybug up there. But somebody took this litho and cut it out, like cut all the little pieces out and mounted it on this piece of wood as a plaque. And then they put like, I mean, you can feel it, but if they put some kind of finishing coat over, I don't know if they put poly over it or what. But I was like, this just screams, 60s and 70s to me. Yes, Tammy is not feeling good. I don't know what to do with her. I may have to go up there and smack her around a little bit. Look at that little snail. Look at that little thing. Oh, it's so cute. I like the big-eyed animals. I don't know what this rabbit is doing sitting on his tail, but, playing with fire, really. But I don't see any. Oh, it's got a hanger on the back, too, see? I don't see any interest in this guy, so we will pass on him. And here, right there. And then next up, just a few more things, and then we'll do a recap. This will be a $14 start. This is from, they did it in the 30s and the 40s. So I'm not sure which years this was made exactly, but it's somewhere in that era. And it's imperial glass. And, this is $14 start. Oh, did I not tell you the start on the other? It was $8 for the plaque if anybody was interested in it. So this will be a $14 start. It is imperial glass, and it is in kind of that peach marigold color carnival with the windmill. And it is the nice little tumbler. These tumblers go for good money. I don't know what it is about the tumblers. I guess it was harder to keep up with them. I was feeling around. There's one tiny flea bite right here, but it's covered in the carnival, so I don't know if that happened during manufacturing or what, but it's got carnival over it, so I don't know. But otherwise, there's no chips or cracks. It's in great condition. I love the windmill design on there. I think that's beautiful. Very highly detailed. And I know it's hard to tell in my lights on here, but it does have a lot of peach to it. It's not so much as the marigold. It's more of a peach kind of color in the carnival. Show you the bottom of it. Beautiful little imperial glass piece. Hey, Karen. So the reason why I priced it at $14 is because these go for $35 to $40. But like I said, since I felt like I couldn't see it, but I felt like that little tiny flea bite. There it is. I felt my finger right there. That little tiny flea bite right on the edge. I priced it down because I was like, I always want to give you guys a good deal, so I didn't want you to feel like I've neglected you in any way. Hey, George. Yes, please give me a thumbs up, guys. It helps me so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I try, Pamela. I try to do good to you. All right. I'm not seeing any interest, so we're going to pass. Let me give you a measurement really quick anyway, in case you're thinking about it. It's a little over 4 inches tall. So y'all can think about that one. And we will move on. I don't want to keep you waiting on things for too long. I don't like doing that. Okay, and then I have the Fire King Marigold. I only have one of the Peach Marigold pedestal mugs. It's in perfect condition. I mean, this thing is like brand new. I love the handle. I'm starting this one at just $6. Look at this handle, though. Oh, I love it so much, these handles. I don't know what it is about handles. They do it for me. Beautiful, beautiful condition. Look how lustry this thing is. Like I said, I mean, this is like brand new. I'm not sure if they used it. They did a really good job keeping it because they did a beautiful job on making sure this one stayed really pristine. And I see Noelle in at 6. If there's no other interest. Okay, I'll measure the handle for Thomas. Thomas in quarter. Oh, I froze. Am I back? I think I'm back. So going once, going twice, and sold. To Noelle for $6. Thank you and congratulations. That's a fun piece. Okay, just a handful of things here, and then we will do a recap. I'll save that for next time. All right, so I'm going to do this lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little golden books. Different ages. There's one in here. This one's pretty old, but some of them are like not quite as old. So I'm going to start. How many did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to start at $5 for the lot of 5. So you can craft with them or whatever you want to do. So let me show you what they are. So you got the Fox and the Hound, which is not as old. And then you've got the Animals of Farmer Jones. And then you have Little Red Riding Hood. And then this one's got writing on the front. I don't know if that'll come off or not. This one is Donnie and Marie. Blast from the past. Now this one's pretty old, but they had to put some tape on the side to hold it together, and it looks like it's got some writing on the inside. It's from 1947, and it's Noises and Mr. Flibbertigibb. Mr. Flibbertigibb. It's got cute pictures, though. Look at these ducks. So you get all 5 for 1 monies. And I see it's NF5. If there's no other interest, we're going to count it down. Going once. Going 2 times. And we are sold. Oh. To Mr. Thomas for $5. Congratulations. And thank you. All right, so I've got this right here as well. Oh, Karen. You don't ever offer to read to me. I feel a little left out. I need a bedtime story too. So next up, I'm going to do this. This is going to start at $8. This is a huge ceramic Victorian style boot vase. That was a mouthful. So it's got this nice cobalt blue with the white flowers on there. And it is a vase, although you could do whatever with it. It does have a marking on here, but I can't see what all that says. I can't see what it says. It says something right there, but they kind of smeared it, so there's some marking right there. Yes, thank you for the thumbs up. Please make sure you go do that right now if you hadn't done it already. I appreciate it. It helps me out so much, guys. So this one measures, it's about 8.5 inches tall. $8 start. So big old ceramic boot. No chips or cracks. It's in great condition. So I'm seeing this with like in the summertime with like some bright yellow daisies or something in it. That blue with that yellow would be beautiful. Or some sunflowers or some white flowers in there would be really pretty. That is very sweet. All right, I'm not seeing any interest in my boot. In me boot. I can hear the ocean. Oh, Karen. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's what I was saying. I knew Karen was going to be like, girl, we need to talk about these resellers and not being able to give prices. We're bad about it. We know. I don't see interest, so we're going to pass on that. But you know what, Karen? I was saying earlier, on the 4th, I'm doing a sale with Angie and Karen Chase. So just imagine all 3 of us trying to do prices. It's going to be a mess, y'all. It is going to be a mess. Okay. So this one, it's a little different, but, this is from 1966. I just thought it was interesting because this is my kind of jam right here. So this is an old math, kind of like flashcards. It was a flash dial, and it was to help your kids learn how to do multiplication. Look at this. So you dial it's like to 1 up here at the top, right? So this is the first question. So you say, okay, do A, and it would be 1 times 0 equals, and they would have to tell you the answer. Well, if you're not good at math, don't worry about it. Oh, I'm starting this at $3. Sorry, $3. So if you're not good at math, don't worry about it, because for us on the back side, it has the answer right here. So you can teach the kids and pretend like you knew when you didn't really know. You had to like look at the answer yourself. So for each one, A, B, C, D, it has the answers. And then you could flip it over, and then they would have more questions back here, and you had the answers on this side. So, and then you would dial it. After you did 1, you'd go to 2, and that would be the second set of questions. So you could kind of do like flashcards, but it was a dial instead. But I just thought it was interesting. It was made by Plumley Manufacturing. And yeah, that's what calculators are for. 1966 from Fort Worth, Texas. Fort Worth, Texas. But I just thought it was an interesting little thing. Especially if you have a teacher, in your life, somebody that's a teacher or something. It would just be cute for display. Or they could use it. I mean, it works perfectly fine. But I like that kind of stuff. I think it's interesting. Karen, don't be teaching people how to yell now. Yeah, new math. It's new math from 1966. Karen, I gotta say, okay, we'll pass on that. I gotta say, most of us probably would not be that upset if y'all just made up prices. We would just be like, okay, that's fine. You know, we would just go with it. We wouldn't even be upset about it. We'd just be like, okay, cool. One less thing for us to do. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I don't know if you guys will like these or not. I bought these to show you guys. And if you don't like them, that's fine. It's not that big a deal. But I bought these. There's a lady that makes these. And I thought they were so stinking cute that I had to buy them. And I'm trying to figure out how to show them to sale. Let's see. I'm going to put those together. I'll put those together. And then I'll do these separately. Okay. So these are like a plastic kind of thing or something. I don't know how she makes them. They're not glass. They're made to look like vintage uranium glass, though, and they're miniatures. They're adorable. So, okay, I'm going to do the individual pieces first, and then I'll do the little sets that I have, because I got 3 things that are individual. So, let me start them. They are reactive to black light. I'll do the individual pieces that I have starting at $2 each. How's that sound? $2 each. And then the sets I'll do a little bit higher. So the first one I have, this will be starting at $2 each, choice of. So the first one I have is the little plate, and it is green, and it does react to your black light. It does glow. Again, I'm going to turn the light off so you can see it, but it does glow. So if you like miniatures, or you want to use them like in your doll houses or anything like that, or even put them in your black light cabinet. I turn the light off and try to show you, and then I hold it the wrong way. Yeah, for a doll house or something like that. So can you see the glow on there? You can kind of see it, but it glows like really, really nice. My light's going out. So there's your first choice, the little plate. And then I have another little plate. Which You can kind of see the glow a little bit when I do it. There we go. There's the other little plate. And then I have like a little triangular like dish that would go on like a little console table or something if you use them as for your doll houses. Some people just like to collect miniatures too. So that's those. That's the ones I have as individuals. Okay. And then I have this set of 2 here that I'll start at $4. And it's the 2 bowls. So you get this bowl. Hey, Tam Tam. So you get this little bowl. And then this little bowl. They don't match exactly, but I thought they were cute together. So you get both little bowls starting at $4. If I could hold them. So this one's more flared. Let's see if I can put my hand behind it so you can actually see it. Well, no, they're not glass. They're like a plastic kind of stuff they made with. I bought them from a lady that makes them. So you get both of those for $4. So I'm kind of just doing them at $2 each is what I'm doing. So if you want to divide them up, just do one piece of that. That's fine. And then again, I've got these 3. Little handled like almost like a Pyrex. I call these the Pyrex ones. They're not Pyrex, but they're in the style of Pyrex, right? So I'll do all 3 of those starting at $4 because they're smaller. And then it's like a mid-century kind of set. So it's the leaf dishes, and you get 3 different sizes of these. You get the tiny one, the middle one, and then the larger one. So they are super cutesy. So no, they're a plasticky kind of stuff. Plasticky. Oop. All right, so that's what I got there. If there's no interest in any of those, I'll set those to the side because I'm having trouble holding them tonight because my hands are numb. So let me set those down. I need some tape or something to hold them with. Hey, Angie. All right. Cold coffee. All right, is that everything I'm going to do tonight? I think it is. Okay, so if you have just come in, I'm about to do my rapid recap. And I'm going to go through it at supersonic speed. So get ready because we're going to take off. Everybody that was here the whole time, if you're bowing out, I understand because you've already seen everything. But if you want to check something out that you missed earlier, please feel free to hang in there. I'm not running you off, but just want to tell you thank you for coming. I appreciate it. And I've enjoyed our moments together this whole entire time. Mwah! And like I said, make sure you are watching because I may be back tomorrow or I may be back on Saturday. I haven't decided yet. But I'll be back one of those days. So hang in there with me. All right. Rapid recap time. Rapid recap time. All right. Let me unpile everything so I can get to it. The Heller Hostessware Colorama mid-century aluminum coasters, set of 6 of all the different colors for your aluminum drinkware and bar, your mid-century bar. The set of 6 was $12 number 4. $12 number 4. Well, Angie, I'm not going to be here long either, sweetie. I'm doing a recap. So we're both not be here long together. Oh, I forgot this. The Imperial Glass 30s or 40s, I'm not sure the year exactly. Imperial Glass windmill tumbler, $14 number 3. $14 number 3 for the Imperial Glass tumbler. Where'd he go? Oh, the green redware donkey, vintage donkey, was $6 number 5. $6 number 5 for this cute little donkey. The furry kitten from the 50s that's missing his eyes. He was $8 number 6. $8 number 6. He is a Nesco piece. The Sunkist cookbook from 1966, I believe it was 68. 1968 Sunkist cookbook was $6 number 10. $6 number 10. The cork and wood mid-century Hellerware coaster set was $14 number 11. $14 number 11 for that set. The Handy Hannah electric hair dryer with stand, bonnet, and paperwork and original box was $24 number 14. $24 number 14. It is in the blue color. The bookends. I can't figure out. I feel like they're from the 40s. 1940s/1950s Teak and Birds bookend pair. $14 number 17. $14 number 17. The owl coasters from the 70s. There are 10 of these, all different. Well, you get yellow, blue, and then the pink, different ones. There's 10 altogether of those three colors. And they were $12 number 18. $12 number 18. And then you just saw the boot vase, wherever it was. It was $8 number 20. $8 number 20. And then the flower frog. Where did I put that thing? Oh, right here. The domed flower frog with the feet was $8 number 21. It does have a glow to it. $8 number 21. And then I still have 4 sets of these. They're $10 each. And you get the uranium sherbet or dessert cup with the underplate. $10 each. Number 24. I still have 4 sets available. Number 24. And I see Cindy for number 21. Thank you. How you doing, Cindy? And then I have the Tiffin Glass uranium. It's called the Shaggy Rose cake plate. Again, it is uranium. It does glow. And it is $25 number 25. I don't know how I do that, but I do that every once in a while. $25 number 25. It is, I forgot the measurement. It is 10 inches. Beautiful cake plate. $25 number 25. The Giant Texas deck of cards. It happens, Cindy. $6 number 26. $6 number 26 for the giant cards. And when I say giant, I mean giant. And then I have all the number 26 is Lou. Thank you, Lou. And then I have the books. The Steuben Glass book, which is a big old, it's almost like a coffee table book. It tells you all about Steuben Glass. It was $10, number 29. $10, number 29 for that one. And then I had the Cambridge Glass book. It was $8, number 28. $8, number 28. And then the glass value guide for cut glass was $6, number 27. $6, number 27 for that one. And the dial that I just showed was $3, number 33. $3, number 33. Was that everything? I think it was. Oh no, I missed this. How did I miss this? The 1960s litho that was mounted on wood in the 70s, 1975 is when they did it, was $8, number 30. $8, number 30. The Cambridge book. Yes, ma'am, you can see that. So it's got all the different patterns of Cambridge glass in there. And it is, I mean, it's got the Diane, the Marlene, the Elaine. It's got all the patterns. And they've got it broken down as to what patterns for each one. And they got miscellaneous with the cocktail shakers and punch bowls and candelabras. All the good stuff. All the goodies. Oh, you want that? Okay, I got you, Karen. Thank you. I'll put you down for that one. Wonderful. Okay. Yes, $8. Yes, ma'am. So I forgot. This was $8 for the elephant. That's not an elephant. That's a lion. I'm pretty sure. Unless elephants have changed dramatically. The lion. Oh, y'all. Anywho. I hope y'all are doing good tonight. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. And you get lots of rest and relaxation and good times. And you're feeling good. And everything's going good for you. And I will see you again, like I said, from the Backyard Zoo. I will see you again, like I said, either tomorrow or Saturday, depending on what the estate sales are looking like for us. But like I said, I just wanted to get 3 sales in this week in case you saw, something you liked and you wanted to see if you could purchase some other things to go with it for an invoice so that you're not stuck with, shipping for one item. So I will be doing it again coming up soon. One of those days, depending on the estate sales. So, guys, have a wonderful and blessed rest of your evening. I thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. You made me feel so good coming back. I was so worried. I've been gone so long. I was worried nobody would come and I'd be by myself. So, hugs and kisses to all of you that came and supported me tonight. I really appreciate it. And I will see you again very soon. And as always, thank you so very much for all that you do for me. And as always, to God be the glory. And I will see you guys in the next couple of days. Good night, everyone. I'm not good like Trisha. I don't have it ready ahead of time.